This is going to be a guide on how to play the class Strike Force in Super People. During this guide, we're going to cover some of the basics, as well as some tips to make this class shine. The first skill we have is a generic one that increases your preferred weapon choice's damage for the game. This just benefits when you use the weapon it has selected. Typically with Strike Force, this is an SMG, since other parts of your kit revolve around that. Rapid Fire gives us a slightly increased firing rate and a decent size increase to all SMG magazines. This size increase actually stacks with the extended magazine attachment, allowing for some pretty sizable SMG mags. Lacerating rounds have an increased accuracy and apply a bleed on hits that you place that scale with level. As far as I've seen, the accuracy is a good plus. But it feels like lacerating rounds either scale based on weapon damage, or some of the rounds have the lacerating effect. Either way, with your primary weapon being an SMG, you don't normally see a whole lot of value out of 1 damage ticks. The Bulletproof Shield is the lifesaver. This perk allows for a ton of instant outplay, or just general survivability whenever it procs. Anytime it's not on cooldown, if you are shot, a shield will pop up next to you in between you and whomever shot you. This shield seems to have around 100 HP that scales based on perk level, allowing you to quickly reposition or survive an encounter you may have died instead. Long range defense gives you a little bit of damage reduction from enemies hitting you from any distance that is beyond 120 meters. Mobile Assault gives a damage and defensive bonus ranging from 5 to 15% based on perk level while moving. This allows for some very effective run and gun strategies. Skipping over Airwalk real quick, we come to the Tactical Slide. This is a simple quality of life change to movement in which you unlock the ability to slide when running. As you rank up, you also increase your passive movement speed just slightly, from 3 to as high as 7% based on perk level. Shoot and Run is another quality of life ability when playing as the Strike Force. This ability allows you to continue with most, if not all, of your movement speed while either shoulder aiming or aiming down sights. This notably allows you to continue moving with your enemy without having to constantly readjust. Last of all, we have Airwalk, which will be mixed in with your ultimate ability. Airwalk is the signature part of Strike Force's kit, which allows it to have the most flexibility. Instantly from level 1, this perk allows you to have 50% increase to Airwalk duration, and decently high drops will not incur fall damage. At level 2, you will have increased accuracy while shooting, and at level 3, the Airwalk effect is increased to give extra vertical height and jump speed. Your crosshair and aim will also be significantly better than without, allowing you to shoot decently accurate while falling. Dash is the Strike Force ultimate ability. This ability allows you to greatly increase your movement speed and momentum, allowing for you to cross the map at significantly higher speeds, as well as scale sniper towers and taller buildings with ease. Key thing to keep in mind when using Dash is that if you're trying to get roof access, try to be mindful of your momentum. If you aren't careful, you might just send yourself right off the other side of the roof. That being said, with a low cooldown of 70 seconds comes a great tool in outspeeding your opponent straight to victory. I have to stick to med. I die if I don't.
There he is.
Kill
He wants a
bonus.
piece of this, dude. Look at.
Let's go! Hopefully, this helps you get a better understanding of the class Strike Force. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments. Oh, shot at. Oh. Get in the boat, get in the boat, get in the boat.